Hi everybody, welcome back. It is that time of the month. I get really excited because it's time to unbox the Beyond the Pink Door subscription box for the month. And here is the box. It is very spring themed Think Pink subscription box with the lovely flowers on. I have no clue what flowers but I do love the gingham. It makes me feel spring, summer. Should I just rip it open and dive in? So in all openness, I am a So Inspired ambassador and the box is gifted to me, and you will know if you've watched for a little while that for about 4 months or 5 months I've been doing a format where I get the box early, I get a chance to have a look at it, share patterns, ideas with you, and then all in the one video I come back with the finished make. So first things first would be the unboxing. I do know what fabric it is. I do always say this. Tamlin gave me the option to choose colours or not, and I chose 2, and that is an option which Andrea is expanding within Beyond the Pink Door. You might not know which fabric you're getting, but you might know which colour, something like that. So let's go and see what it is. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you when you get your boxes, because I just know. Okay, everything's very yellow themed. April is the time for play, for colour, experimentation and trying something just because it delights you. Oh God, I just love that. There we go. How beautiful is that? Could make a little collage with these quotes, couldn't you? So here's everything, just to prove I haven't dived in before I share it with you guys. I'm going to do the little bag of goodies first. I look like Wallace and Gromit, you know, like, okay. Oh, it's like very heavy. Let me tip it out. What's it? Well, sweet treat. I'm not eating chocolate, but so I gave the bar from last month that had 1 square. How disciplined is that, to my daughter? But fruit pastels, yes, thank you very much. I will be counting those into my calories. And then we've got, this is just like, it's so cute. It's got like retro vibes. It's a prim pincushion. How nice is that? It's quite weighty as well. Yeah, you could almost use it as a pattern weight as well. Beautiful. It's like, I'm going to open it and show you it. It's like it's crocheted inside. I mean, like, it looks like somebody's just crocheted it for me. It's so cute. Oh, that's lovely. That's going straight over there. Let me get rid of the rubbish. Does anybody else have a bin in the corner that they aim for and then spend the rest of the week just picking up all the bits that didn't go in it? Or is that just me? I'm not going to show you the colour of thread. You always get a matching thread, but obviously it gives the game away a little bit. Shall we dive into the fabric? I've been patiently waiting. I haven't been patiently waiting at all. I've been very impatiently waiting for this one. So, if you think, oh my God, you're bigging it up so much, Alison, just get on with it. Oh my word. Right, first of all, soft. Oh, I just went a little bit goosebumpy. I'm so excited. It's so soft. It feels beautiful. The colours. Imagine you just took summer and put it in a fabric and put it in a box. That's what you've got in this one here. It is, Andrea, this is such a special fabric. When I first saw the picture of it and Tamlin's like, yeah, sent us the message, I was like, I want that, and yeah, and I think I know what I'm making with it. But I'm going to give you lots of ideas. Right, I shut up and get on with it. Should I hold it up? So it's one of the, I call them a postcard print. So you've got, in the writing on this side, it says seagull, orange soda. Some of it's upside down, so I can't read it. Coconut, sunset. It's got Greek scenes on it. It's got fruit and drinks. This is like, look at those colours. How beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It makes me want to be rubbing my body in Hawaiian tropic, smelling the coconut, And have I mentioned a few times I'm going away at the beginning of May. So by the time you get your boxes in the middle of April, a few weeks after that I'll be going away. And this is very much something that I want to take on that holiday. I am going to France later in the summer as well. I'm going to milk the holidays this year and next year, I've got to say. Next year I'm 60, so starting from September I'm having a year of turning 60, and basically I've done something every month this year as a practice. Let's hold it up. So here we go. What would you make out of this? Oh my goodness, like the endless possibilities. So it's a viscose. I haven't got access to the information for the book, so I can't share any of that with you, but I would imagine there'd be 2.5 metres, they usually would be. And it's just awesome. Awesome, awesome. Andrea, thank you. So I'm going to now put together some pattern choices for you while this goes in the washing machine. This will all happen in real time for you, but it'll happen over a couple of weeks for me. It's making me so happy I've put my sing-song voice on. Anybody want to have a pina colada with me? Beautiful. Okay, pattern picks come in, and then what do you think I'm going to make? Put it in the comments. Pause for a minute. Put it in the comments. Tell me what you think I'm going to make with it. Let's see if anybody guesses right. Hi, so welcome back. It's been a minute. In your life, it's been a little bit more in mine. But my make is done. And I absolutely, honestly, I love it. The fabric, how it's gone together, everything I absolutely love. So before we get into that, you can only kind of see this much of me. Let me talk you through some of the pattern picks that I'm thinking of for this fabric. I think it would be absolutely perfect for shirts, blouses, floaty, like wide leg pants, dresses, anything really. You've got 2.5 meters of the most beautiful soft white viscose with this stunning print on. So there is a new pattern that's just popped up. By the time you see this vlog, it'll have been out for, you know, about a week, and that is the Canyon top and dress from Friday Pattern Company. You wouldn't get the dress out of it. That looks like it takes around 4 meters, but you definitely get the long sleeve top takes 2, so that is an option. And also I think any of the Atelier dupe blouses in their floaty fabrics, the Frida, the Alexa, any of those would look just stunning in this. You would have enough to do with the Alexa. You've got that really floaty sleeve. You would definitely have enough for that. I could recommend the Pattern Emporium Vacation Vibe Subtle. If you watch my vlogs regularly, you know I like that pattern. That's a wide leg but very shaped in at the waist, so you don't have excessive fabric in the waist. Pattern Emporium are really good at doing that. Probably wouldn't do the new Make and Moves pants in it, the slight barrel leg ones. I've made a few pairs of those, just because of that leg shape. I think with the postcard print on this, it would lend itself to that palazzo style very, very nicely. I mean, skirt, you could do a skirt in it, like anything, honestly. If you're just looking for a lovely summer fabric, and because of the colour mix in this, you've got oranges, lilacs, reds, blues, you know, just what I can see there. It would literally go with any solid colour, really. So I think if you make it as a blouse, you could chuck it on with jeans, you could chuck it on with some wide leg linen trousers, or vice versa, you know, top to bottom. I think dress wise, I would look at maybe some sort of like a sundress in it. You've got the Solver It Natalie, I think it is. I'll put it on the screen. You've got the Ariana sundress as well, which is that Style Arc, I think. I'll put some pictures in. Yeah, there might be a couple more pictures that I put in as I'm chatting, but I've got to say, as soon as I saw the fabric, it just said to me what it was going to be. So I will be putting some pictures in, and there's a little video, but I'll stand up and let you take as much as you can see on this screen. I have gone with the Fabric Godmother flare dress. It's finished just very nicely in the round. I've got my 3 ties out of it. I did have to piece the cuffs, because to say I squeezed this out of 2.5 meters is an understatement. In fact, this is what I've got left from 2.5 meters. Not very much, literally scraps. I redid my sizing in this, so I made it in a size 12 because that's what it put me in, and it fits me fine in the D cup. I thought I'd done the regular cup in it when I made it in I think my previous ones were a 16 or an 18, but when I got my pattern out they weren't, they were the D cup, so I recut it. I would probably make it slightly longer normally, but I think that's just a style that I've got into because the length of this is as per the pattern. I'm 5'6", or 166 centimeters, so you'll see on the pictures where it lands on me. I didn't hem it, well I did hem it, I did a rolled hem in white around the hem, so I didn't lose anything off the length because I just didn't want to. I was originally going to make the sleeveless version, but you know I've got a thing about my arms, and I think I would have certainly made it and worn it in a sleeveless version, but I just knew I would wear it more in the sleeved version. When I'd previously made it, I had made the sleeves longer than this, but I tested it out and it's absolutely fine. So this is completely as per the pattern. Did I narrow the shoulders in? I don't think that I did. So it's sitting, this is my actual shoulder, so it's sitting just on there. All the gathering was done on my overlocker. What else can I tell you about it? Let me put some pictures and videos in. Honestly, I'm so happy with it. It reminds me of, as soon as I saw the fabric, it reminded me of the version that was on the pattern when it was launched, which isn't the same print, but the colours are the same. It's giving me the same vibe. Obviously you could do the blouse in it if you wanted to. You could do it sleeveless. So this has a 1.5 centimetre seam allowance, which I did all the way around, apart from the neck, which is 6 centimetres, and if you do the sleeveless one, it's 6 centimetres on the armhole as well. I'm fairly sure you would get the blouse out of, in all sizes. Let me just check. You definitely would. You'd get the blouse out of it all. Fabric requirements. Okay, so bodice, sleeves, yes. Peplum, yeah. You just to say, depending on your size, you just to say get the blouse out of all sizes. To do this, I've got a 1.8 metre long cutting table, but it's only 60 or 90 deep, I can't remember. So I needed to lie the fabric out, so I basically took all the pillows off the bed, straightened out the duvet, laid the fabric on and played pattern piece Jenga, and it was like to the wire. The bottom of the sleeves were just meeting the skirt, but I did it. And it's all the right direction. The print goes in different directions on it, but on the selvage there is an up arrow that clarifies which direction it should go. Yeah, just love it. I'm so pleased I got the sleeved version out of it, because I will be wearing it a lot. You can see I've had it on today in the garden with my white Dr. Martens, and yeah, it just felt lovely. Whether you can see through it, it's a very peculiar thing. One of the Sew Virtual girls told me to get a trouser slip from Marks and Spencer's, and I did. It's a neutral coloured one. Think like Victorian granny bloomers, but they don't have elastic in. But it's one of those things that also keeps you cool. And I just slipped that on underneath these, and actually, I know we're not quite a chubber up time in the summer, but actually it would work a treat under a dress for that as well. So yeah, just a little tip. So I mean, you maybe can see through. Can you see through? I don't know if you could. No, I don't think you would actually. Maybe, no, I don't think you would. I do think for wide leg trousers it would be gorgeous, with a fabulous like royal blue top, or like a lilac top or pink, something that's just gonna show off the print. That's what you need. I'm really looking forward to seeing lots of makes of this pop up. If you haven't had a look in your ebook, please go on there and have a look, because myself and other makers will be in there this month sharing our makes with some inspiration for you as well. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing all the unboxings, the makes and everything of this beautiful fabric. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll catch up with you really soon.